Welcome to Water Tarot. We are about to do a very important water tarot reading, and let's see what the element of water has to tell us today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A year ago I had a near-death-like experience, and ever since then I could pick up on energies and I could even hear from God itself. I was told it would take my soul 14,422 lifetimes to be completed. So I decided to start a social media platform so I can help more people speed this thing on up and finally get the heck up off this planet. Serious, y'all. Ready to go? Hey guys, welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It is me, your girl Tahirah, your spiritual teacher. You know I teach the message. We're all one in love. Grow with me, guys. Love with me. It is going to be a great ride. Okay, guys, go ahead and click on that subscribe button because YouTube be hating on me. They don't want these messages out. And then go ahead and click on the like button when you come in the room. It helps out the algorithm. Guys, this is very important because during my 5 months of isolation, the divine has bestowed another gift upon me. I'm able to read the energies of the element of water. That is what the divine has given to me from being obedient. And I thought I would go ahead and give my new gift a test drive with you guys today. So there's no downloads, there's no uploads. I'm just going to go ahead and submerge my hands in water, give thanks, and then we're going to see what the divine wants to speak to humanity today. Okay, let's go ahead and give thanks. Submerge my hands in the water of life. Thank you to the divine source of all. I am nothing without you. You have been there for me through times of certainty and times of uncertainty. We have walked this journey of life together. And I know there's a very important message that you want to tell humanity today. Allow me to utilize my gifts for the greater collective. And tell me exactly what you want humanity to know as we walk together in love. Thank you. Go ahead and dry off my hands now that we've given thanks. Give me a moment. I feel like something very important is on the verge of coming through. See, I've been in isolation for about 5 months. Or have access to very little people and very little food, believe it or not. See, people believe that I should be doing a certain thing or you should be doing a certain thing. These people are attached to the 3D, the world of materialism. They want you to do a certain thing to gain the accolades, to gain the money, to gain the power, so that you can flourish on the 3D plane of materialism. But I rejected all that. And I said, I have to work with the divine. I have to give up even food to work with the divine. Because I know that this is my calling. And I know that if I work with the divine, if I answer the call, that I will be given everything that I ever wanted and even more. So a message is coming through right now, guys. You were born to take up space. You were born to take up space. What does that mean? You were born to exist in your extravagance, in your essence. You were born to exist exactly the way that you are. When you walk into a room, you don't drop your head down. No, you were born to take up space. You hold your head high and you allow your God self to shine. Divine feminine. Because a lot of times, divine feminine, you dim your light for others. especially for the divine masculine. Many feminines awaken before the divine masculine, and we dim our light. But see, we can no longer dim our light as we move into the next cycle. Divine feminine, I want you to know it's all about you. I'm getting a pain on the right side of my throat right now. I feel like this is important. Let me go ahead and fill into this. I feel like there's a message going on here. They're not going to like it. When you're working at all cylinders, they are not going to like it. And believe it or not, the very thing that you have that is free, that is given to you freely, they will try to stop it, which is your voice. They want to stop your voice, divine feminine, because they know that your voice rings true. They know that when you are divine feminine, you have decided to answer the call and work with the divine, and that everything that you are saying is 100% true, and they don't like that. They will try to stop your voice in this new cycle that we're moving into. It is the cycle of, I'm hearing the word benevolence. I don't know what that means. I'm hearing the word of benevolence. You cannot be stopped, divine feminine. They want to take your voice away. It is their last chance to silence the feminine presence on this planet. But see, we are moving into, melting into the new era, the new energy, which is ruled by the divine Holy Spirit, which is the feminine aspect of the Trinity. We're going to be in this era for quite some time, 2,500 to 3,500 years. So the divine feminine will take home court advantage. So anything that the divine feminine is going through right now, she will become the victor. If you're going through matters of the heart, if you're going through a court case, if you're going through deciding what path to choose, divine feminine, I want you to know that you are the victor. This is the message that's coming through. You are the victor. This is your confirmation from this intuitive reading. You are the victor. I'm going to go ahead and submerge my hands in the water and see what divine messages that I can get in regards to the divine feminine being the victor and allowing themselves to take up space, allowing themselves not to dim their light anymore, not for the divine feminine, and not for the divine masculine, not for anyone. You are the victor, divine feminine. I'm going to go ahead and submerge my hands in the water and go ahead and get a powerful message from the divine. Okay, the message that I'm getting, I'm hearing the word intertwined. Intertwined. So you guys can't see, but I'm submerging my hands in a bowl of water. And as I did that, my left hand is overlapping slightly on my right index finger and my right thumb. So the message that I'm getting through this water reading is that divine feminine, your words are intertwined. In the past, there's been people that didn't listen to you. They didn't believe in your divine gifts. They said you were just crazy, that you were just making all of this up. But see, your words, your energy, your teachings are actually intertwined into other people's lives. The same people that shunned you, that said you weren't good enough, is the very same people that your words are stuck to. Your words are intertwined. So even if they deny it, even if they deny your gifts, even if they deny the truth that you're speaking, it doesn't matter, because the divine has made it so that your words are intertwined. What does this mean? It means that the words that you speak bring balance to the universe. And I'm reading the positions of my hands right now, guys. Not only that, your words have balanced out the opposite polarity. So let's say there's someone in your life, per se a divine masculine, and they've been going one way. They've been going one way, and they're just headstrong on going that way, on thinking a certain way. Well, you, divine feminine, because you answer the call, you're speaking in divine truth, you're in divine alignment, and you're saying the opposite, and you're standing on it. And even though it's the opposite of what the divine masculine is thinking, it's actually bringing a sort of symmetry and balance to the entire God body. So what you're doing right now is so important. You answering the call, you standing in your divine feminine energy, it is so important. Because the divine feminine energy is taking center stage. You were born to take up space. As my left hand collapse on top of my right hand, the divine is telling me that the divine feminine, of course, is in home court advantage on this next cycle. But not only that, she has some sort of like regalness to her, where she's right, but she's not boasting that she's right. She's just standing in her righteousness. And it's balance for the collective. She's allowing herself to walk in the room and take up space. She's allowing herself to walk in the room and have all heads turned towards her. But this time she's not shying away. This time her head is lifted even higher. And she accepts the gazes from the crowd. And she uses that energy for the betterment of all. For the betterment of all. She's no longer bewildered. She's no longer confused. She's no longer walking back and forth, pacing back and forth. She knows who she is. She's wearing the crown, and she's wearing it proudly. So the divine feminine is bringing balance to the lives of the divine masculine. The divine feminine is holding the light, is holding the justice. She's holding the peace. She's standing, and she is giving space for the divine masculine to rise and to meet her, so that they can become in divine union. As before, the divine feminine would have just lowered herself down to the divine masculine's level, being in the emotions and being in the 3D. But this time, the divine feminine is holding her space. She's holding space for the divine masculine to rise to the occasion. She's believing in the betterment of the union, and there will be union with the divine masculine and the divine feminine, because the divine feminine is allowing herself to be great, to be independently great, to not need anyone or anything to tell her that she is great. She knows what she is and who she is, and it is bringing balance to the divine masculine in her life. It is allowing the divine masculine to rise to the occasion, to meet the divine feminine where she is in all of her power and all of her glory, and almost to have a sense of allowing the divine feminine to lead with her femininity. And the divine masculine is knowing that it can't deny the power that the divine feminine has. It is intrigued by it, and it is actually allowing itself to be ruled by it. Not in a way where they relinquish control, but in a way where the divine masculine sees exactly who the feminine is, and is putting all of their resources and all of their ambition to making the divine feminine great, because it knows that when the divine feminine is great, everything is great. The world is great. Everything is as it should be. Divine feminine, you are very powerful. So that is the message that I received through this water reading that I'm doing. And just let you know, you were born to take up space. So as we move into this new cycle, allow yourself to hold your head up high. Allow yourself to grow from all of the lessons that you learned in this past cycle. They are going to want to silence your voice, as my voice is still going out. But see, there's just one side going out. A divine feminine always keeps a reserve. That's when I'm being heard. Your voice cannot be silenced. No spell can come upon you when you are aligned and you're working with the divine. There will always be another route to get the message out. If your right throat is closed, then the left one shall speak. If the left one is closed, then the right one shall speak. This is a very important time in history where the divine feminine has taken center stage. And everything that the divine feminine has ever wanted is happening now. As long as she stands in her power, as long as she remains upright, as long as she continues to commune with the divine, she will be the victor. Gonna see what other messages here in this cup of water. This beautiful gift that the divine has bestowed upon me through my 5 months of isolation. This is what I've gained by being obedient. So let's see what the divine has to say. There is no whirlpool for you in this new cycle. There is no spinning around. No one can move you. No one can move you. Like the last cycle, you were moved. You were in a wave of emotions. You were spinning round and round and round and round, confused. No. Divine feminine, you know all things. They can try it. They can try to loop you around. But you are firm. You are standing firm. You are divinely guided. You are divinely guided. There is nothing. You can't have a misstep. You cannot have a misstep in this new cycle. Even if it seems like a misstep, it won't be. Everything is being used for your rise, divine feminine. It is your time to take center stage. The world needs you exactly the way that you are. You were born to take up space. You were born to step into this new stage as the victor, as the divine feminine that knows all, but uses all that she knows for the collective. Let's see what other message I can get from this divine water. Double blessings is what I'm getting. Divine feminine, you are going to receive double blessings. What does that really mean? It means that everything that was taken from you in this last cycle, you're going to get back double. So instead of one pregnancy, you're going to have 2 pregnancies, or you're going to have 1 pregnancy and you're going to have twins. Everything's going to be double. Instead of the paycheck you were supposed to get, you're going to get double of that. Instead of the spiritual gifts that you were supposed to get, you're going to get double. You're going to get double. I want you to understand there's no way you can mess this up as a divine feminine this next cycle. It is all being given unto you because you've done the work. You've done the work the last cycle. No matter what people tried to say, the world told you you were crazy. The world told you get a real job. Being intuitive is not a real job. It's not going to pay the bills. I want you to understand that when you answer the call to work for the divine, you are now the divine. And the divine has access to every single thing. Everything you put your hands on in this next cycle will turn to gold. That is a fact. That is a fact. Divine feminine. Double portion is coming for you. Double portion. You were born to take up space. You were born to be great. You were born to stand in your divine energy, your healing energy. So many things are coming at you. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you all. There's so many great things coming. There's so many great things coming. And it's bringing balance. It's bringing balance. It's bringing so much balance to this earth. It's bringing balance to all the negativity that happened in the last cycle. You're going to seem like you're on top of the world in this cycle. It's going to seem like, oh, the divine feminine is beating out the divine masculine, right? Oh, the divine feminine has won. She's doing so much more than the divine masculine can ever do. But no, all of the cycles collapse onto each other. And just because the divine feminine is winning in this cycle, it is bringing balance to the last cycle. And because of that balance, not only the divine feminine, but the divine masculine will be able to see the truth. They will be able to see, look at each other and see the truth about each other. They each had to take turns being the victor. The divine masculine was the victor in the last cycle, doing what it willed to do, doing what it pleases to do. But the divine feminine was studying, was steadfast, was working with the divine in the last cycle, had her head down. And now, in the new cycle, the divine feminine has been exalted. But see, that exaltedness, if that's a word, is only helping for the divine masculine to merge and melt into the divine feminine and truly become one divine body, the Trinity, which is the balance of the masculine and the feminine energies. There's so much more I could say. I don't want this video to be too long, but I just want to say I love you guys, the birds, the bees, and yes, all of the trees. They all love you too. I hope you enjoyed this intuitive reading, and as I start to get deeper into, see, it was just a bowl of water that I was getting the messages from. But as I start to get deeper into this new gift that the divine has bestowed upon me from my 5 months of isolation, hopefully I'll be able to show you the water a little bit more. But for today, I'm going to leave it right there. And I love you guys so very much. Love is the way. Forgiveness, it is the key. And truth is that light that will always, always guide us home. Be well. Be well, guys. Bye.